Yeah. And we are back between two Yetis with Dorie Cox. How are you doing?
Great, thank you for inviting me.
Nice to meet you.
I'm pleased to be here.
And we're at one of your monthly events.
We have one the first Wednesday and often the third Wednesday. Triton.
Twice a month?
Typically, yes.
Wow.
There's some off season. Summer is a little slower.
Yep,
but
naturally.
Definitely.
Sorry, I'm just going to apologise for our microphone setup this evening.
We can't
have it all,
pay
can
for.
we?
Yeah. Exactly.
And what's his name?
This is Archie, my guard dog.
Archie.
He's from Pets in Distress.
Oh, very good.
Yes, I'm called a foster failure because I adopted the dog I was fostering. You're not supposed to adopt them. You're supposed to foster them and let them go.
Is that a bad thing, being a failure?
Yeah. I mean, he adds a value in a certain way, but it's not like he's earning his keep. He's never going to get a job. There's really not much more than what we're looking at. But we do look alike. Look at our hair.
Yeah. Does he help with Triton?
Yes, he goes every day to the office.
So go on, did you start Triton?
No, my boss, Lucy, and her husband, David Reed, they started the Triton newspaper about 15 years ago.
It's only 15 years old?
Yes. Yep. And
why did I think it's been one of these industry just staples that's just been there?
We are, because we're integral. We're part of the lifeline.
You are?
That's why it feels that way.
Wow. So you've been there how long?
9 years.
Oh, okay. So you're part of the furniture at this
Yes,
point.
absolutely. Part of the furniture.
So these events, they don't raise money, you don't make money off these, do you?
No. Our advertisers host these, and they can do whatever they like. We don't have much to do with it at all. We just have the vehicle to share when they're going to happen, and they're in charge of the rest. So that's why they're all different. They're all in different locations, and they're whatever they want.
One of the things I actually wanted to ask is, so how come you've resisted from going from, why, not resisted, why have you stayed with the paper format?
Well, we're glossier now, and it does feel more like a magazine.
But it's still paper, that's what's nice about it.
Lucy is a hardcore news person, the publisher, the one who started this. And in her mind, anything, all this glossy, showy stuff, we're news, we're substance. We're going to share what crew need to know about licensing, compliance issues, laws. I've got 4 obituaries of crew members from the industry this month. So it's news for captains and crew.
Yeah. Everybody else has gone to these book type things.
And they're all flashy.
Volumes and then pull outs and sniff and scratch. Oh.
Yes.
So how did you used to work on boats? Or?
Yes. Yep. I race sailboats, and then I work just for fun. I have no skill or talent, but I show up and I let people yell at me to
What's your title now?
They call it rail meet. So when they need weight on one side of a sailboat to balance it. So I'm just rail meet. That's all I've ever been. I work on the foredeck because I'm smaller. Yes, that's it.
Did you pull the ropes or anything?
Yep.
So I mean, I'm not a sailor, but it looks fun as hell.
Yes.
And it looks very dangerous.
Oh my gosh! It is. No, I've seen a lot of people die and get injured. Yeah.
Dying?
Yes, like on overboard during a race. There was a Lauderdale to Key West race. I've done that 6 times. It's offshore, like 150 miles down to Key West. And one night, it wasn't my boat, but it was near us. And a storm came and the sails needed to be dropped and all hands were called up. And one of the guys came up and the boom hit him. So I looked for him, gone, just never seen again. So you never seen him again? That happens.
Wow.
Yeah, and I had a great opportunity to sail with 2 friends on a 38-foot sailboat. Think about that for just a minute, how small a 38-foot sailboat is. And we crossed the Atlantic from Spain to Tobago.
Good God. You've really done some sailing.
This is my photographer, Tom. Come on, do a walkthrough, Tom.
And so, How did you make the decision then to get off boats and then do Triton?
Oh, it's a horrible job. Oh my God.
They just convinced you one day it's...
You know what happened? We had, at 17th Street Bridge right here, the bridge opens and typically a yacht will come through and has to go up and do stuff and turn around, and it takes time, and you call for a second bridge opening to exit. Well, the trip was so rough. We got through, we pulled over the side, I jumped off, I threw my bags off, the captain turned around and made it out on the same bridge opening, which is pretty difficult to do.
On a sailboat?
No, it was a motorboat,
okay.
but so, no, I was done. And I got off and I sat on the dock and I said, what the hell do I do now? And funny, I walked to a crew agency and I was standing in there talking to her about getting a new job, and I went, what? Get out of here. And I turned around and I walked out. And I went to Blue Water Books and Charts. Got a job there as a British Admiralty chart corrector.
I know them well, yeah.
That's it.
Good Lord. So, and then from there...
Then, yeah, I was there for 10 years.
It seems like a lot of people who used to or still work at Blue Water. It seems like a Lauderdale kind of...
Yes. Now, the confusing thing is there's a new crew and training agency that's named Blue Water. The original Blue Water Books and Charts, that has been here forever, and they are all a staple. I mean, we used to only sell charts to...
Okay. Well, we're getting interrupted. We're gonna have to...
So I've talked a lot. Isn't there something that you'd like to say? You never get in it.
Oh, is he holding for us?
I don't think he's busy.
Okay, 2 minutes. Thank you.
Pretty sure everyone at Triton Networking is just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
So, all right, tell me about these. Let's just get back to the events for a second.
Okay.
So, I've not been to a Triton event for a decade. I don't know why. And I'm sure there's a lot of people in the industry who aren't here, quite clear.
Right.
But it's a corner point of the Lauderdale scene, isn't it?
It's typically business people, yacht crew, just everybody who has an interest in the large yacht industry. And we encourage people to have a name tag that explains who they are, like hire me. Like yours should say, ask me about my Yeti. And then people would...
We were a little rushed coming through. I had a technical issue.
But it does encourage conversation because people forget how to talk to people. And that's what this is supposed to be, but sometimes they'll be standing over to the side and they really should just go say hi.
Just go say hi. And so how many people work at Triton?
5.
5.
I think. I mean, we have an accountant, a production manager, a copy editor, and a publisher, and me. And
Blimey. And you've held that together.
Lucy and David have done an amazing job. It's a lot. It's just a monthly, and we print 10,000 copies, but the online is immense. And we've expanded the social media.
We're just 5 of you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a great job.
Yeah.
There aren't many people documenting the captains and crew. It's such a unique niche. Where would you go to get information about a yacht crew? Nobody even understands what those big white boats are. They have no real understanding. Every once in a while, there are 3 crew in front of you at Publix with 12 shopping carts, and they ring up $10,000 to provision the vessel. But they don't really get what it's about. So that's what we try to talk to.
Blimey. Well, I'm going to start reading well, I do read them. I've got the latest issue in my office, so...
There's one thing you can do. You can do several things, but one is take your Triton with you sometime and take a photo. It's called a Triton spotter.
Okay.
And then send that in and we'll publish it. We have Crew Eye, but we're interested in news.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Am I going to get your germs?
No, it's allergies.
It's always allergies.
It is. Excuse me. Here, no, it's a hairball.
It's a hairball.